So just a quick summary of what do we mean by S4Y, because it's a big ecosystem. So think about S4Y as an ecosystem that has really four big parts. There's a steering committee on top. The steering committee is a small, agile committee that meets twice a year. It consists of high-level leaders, CEOs from different organizations, CSOs, private sector companies, foundations, governments, donors, and young people. So that meets twice a year. It sets the strategic tone for S4Y. Then there are four parts. One part of S4Y is what we collectively call the impact portfolio. Now these are 44, 45, actually now increasing to 60 organizations, mostly CSOs, that were selected because they're all doing really innovative work in youth employment. Think of this as our little learning laboratory. We are learning as they're implementing some of these programs. So it's a very agile learning network. The second part is a private sector network. And because the real jobs are going to come from the private sector has to be sitting around the table thinking about solutions along with us. It's a really key important part of S4Y, the private sector network. Again, 40, 50 large companies are part of S4Y. The third piece is the World Bank. So the World Bank itself invests about $17 billion in youth employment across the world in many countries, 70 odd countries. And so we want to be able to also tap into all that the World Bank is learning in its youth employment programs and bring them together with our partners. And the last piece, perhaps the most important piece of S4Y, is young people themselves. So we have about 120 young people across the world who are part of our ecosystem. They participate in all of our activities. They contribute to our research. They contribute to all the recommendations our research work makes. So that's the final piece. And then coordinating this entire ecosystem is a very small secretariat team that sits within the World Bank. So that's briefly who we are.